Hey guys, it's time for some more moles, and so today you're going to learn about this wonderful mole map. You already know a lot of it and you didn't even know, okay? So notice that there's moles in the middle, and if we want to turn moles into volume, volume means liters, and our fences would have 1 mole and 22.4 with the liters. We know that. That was the first ever moles that we used, okay? If I want to go between moles and particles, particles can be molecules, or atoms, or formula units. Those are all different kinds of particles. Your fence will have 1 mole and 6.02 Avogadro's number in it. Okay, so these two islands you already know. The new island you're going to learn today is mass. The unit for mass is grams. So today our fences are still going to have 1 with the mole, but now we're going to incorporate that molar mass calculation that you know. Okay, so remember that a mole means an amount of something. It's like a dozen, but it's all of these different numbers from our mole islands. So today our job is to convert between mass and moles, so between those two islands, and we're going to learn how to put the molar mass into our fences. Could look like this, 2 ways. You could have the molar mass with the unit of grams on it. So wherever the molar mass is, you would put grams next to it. Could be on the top, or it could be on the bottom. And the other part of your fence will have 1 mole, always 1 with the mole. Alright, so let's do a couple examples of how that will look. I have 185 grams of lead. You start the same way with your fences. Put the unit in. Oops. Okay, don't need anything down here. Grams up, grams down. It says I want to convert that into moles, so I put moles on the top. Now you're ready to put your number in. Always 1 with the mole, and grams means I need the molar mass. So get your periodic table, find lead. The symbol for lead is Pb. There's nothing to add here because it's just lead, so the molar mass is 207. That is the number that we will then put down here. Then you can just put that into your calculator normally, 0.893719 something, and we're going to round that to the thousandths place, which is right here. So our answer becomes 0.894, rounding up because of that 7, and we were looking for moles. Whatever unit is here is what will go on your answer. Next one, here's what I see from the question. 450 moles, nothing down here, moles up, moles down. It says how many grams, that's the thing that I'm looking for. So then I know I always put 1 with the mole. Grams means I need the molar mass, and they tell me the chemical that I have is barium. Barium is Ba, so find your periodic table. The mass for barium is 137 grams per mole. That molar mass is what goes here. Then we just multiply and divide in our calculator. Remember, times on the top, divide down. It says 616.5. If I round that to the ones place, it becomes 617, and we were looking for grams, so that's what goes on our answer. Next, I have 5.6 moles. Mole up, mole down. Don't need anything over here. I want to find grams, so that's what goes on top. I put a 1 with the mole, and grams means I need the molar mass. My chemical is CO2. So now we have to do the whole calculation. Carbon and oxygen. There's a 1 carbon, the mass is 12. There are 2 oxygens, the masses are 16. Multiply here. If I add those up, my molar mass is 44 grams per mole. That's the number that goes here. You should show this whole calculation. Don't be lazy. Write all that out. Okay? Then we can multiply and divide over here. My calculator says 246.5. To round that to the tens place, that's right here at the 4, it becomes a 5 because of the 6. But now this 6 on the left side of the decimal gets replaced with a 0. I do not replace the 5. Lastly, I was looking for grams. That's what goes on as my unit. Next one, I have this from the question. That looks terrible. Do over. Okay, moles up, moles down. Don't need anything here. I'm looking to find the number of grams, so I can put 1 with the mole. Grams, I need to find the molar mass of this chemical. So let's do that in the space that we have over here. So I'm going to write out my whole molar mass calculation, label the elements, get it all down. There is 1 ZN, and its mass is 65. O, there are 2 of them when you remember to distribute. The mass is 16. 2 hydrogens. Then what we do is we add all of that up. The molar mass of this is 99 grams per mole. That's what we put right here. Then you can multiply and divide normally. So my calculator says, oops, 25.146. To round that to the tenths place, that's right here at the 1. So it stays 25.1. I was looking for grams. That's the unit that goes on my answer. Next I have 468 grams. Grams up, grams down. I'm looking to find the number of moles. I always put 1 with the moles. Grams means I need the molar mass. My chemical is tungsten. This one's tricky to find. The symbol for tungsten is W, but that's all it is. That has a molar mass of 184. That's what goes down here with my grams. Then you multiply and divide like normal. We get 2.54347 something. We're going to round to the hundredths place, which is here. It's going to stay. I was looking for moles. That's the unit that goes on my answer. Last one. I have 75.4 grams. I'm looking for grams to go down. I want, that was terrible, the number of moles. 1 goes with the mole. Gram means I need the molar mass of this chemical right here. So there's NH4, 2S. I'm going to have to distribute that 2, which means there are 2 N's, 8 H's, and 1 S. Then I multiply by the mass from the periodic table. Add those up. The molar mass of this substance is 68 grams per mole. That's what goes here with my grams. When I put that into my calculator, times on the top and divide down, I get 1.108823 something. We're going to round to the hundredths place, which is right here at this 0. The 8 is going to make it round up though, so my final answer will be 1.11. I was looking for moles. That's what goes on there. Alright, that's it. The next page has lots and lots of practice with all of these different islands. So you've got to be really careful of which island are you using. Good luck. Let me know if you have any questions.